Now, prepare yourself for the best female-led Marvel film there is. Which isn't exactly saying much because it's the first one. Hello, my name's Elijah Wells and today's review is Captain Marvel. The movie set in 1995 when 12 Monkeys, 7 and Toy Story were huge commercial hits. Captain Marvel is a part of this Star Force where they must take down the terrorists known as the Skrulls, and of course she gets captured by the Skrulls and manages to escape, but only to crash down to Earth where she meets Nick Fury. Whilst trying to find the leader of Pegasus, who's also who's the same character who plays Central Intelligence, Supreme Intelligence, and discover more about herself, being Carol Danvers. Dun dun dun. Of course, man, I really like that movie. I really did like that movie. There was Brie Larson's in a performance as Captain Marvel and Carol Danvers, which I thought was pretty excellent. And there's Nick Fury, who CGI was de-aged, so he has two eyes and looks more that computing guy from Jurassic Park. And of course, there's the pretty sympathetic performance for Ben Mendelsohn, which I don't want to give way too much away, but he says, "Well, I'm not who you think you are. I'll tell you my backstory and why you should side with me and why Star Force are effectively US invasion policies in a nutshell, even though it's like a whole decade before the Iraq thing, but who liked my Australian accent even though I didn't even practice?" The film wasn't exactly as Black Panther part, which is like really up there. Yeah, I think for this time, you literally the only thing that's established before the film was literally that scene from Infinity Wars, or the final shot. For Black Panther, it was Andy Serkis's character from Age of Ultron, then Black Panther himself in Civil War, and of course Ben Mendelsohn's character, Leave the Skrulls, has a chronic fear of cats. Okay, the cat musical would really freak him out. The 80s zeitgeist. The soundtrack is really good. Like in one scene they played Nirvana's "Come As You Are," which is a song which I personally like. Well, despite the fact that the band Nirvana is not a particularly huge fan of Smells Like Teen Spirit. Literally, just Google it. The soundtrack's brilliant. The visual effects, particularly when Captain Marvel literally flames up like a character from Dragon Ball Z, like flames up and becomes like beyond invincible, and pretty much destroys anything that goes in a way, pretty much like Goku, pretty much born female form. Like she's like a Super Saiyan, and particularly the fight scene, that's just like, I'm so enjoying this, I'm liking this. Of course, the film's pretty good soundtrack and some great acting, some fantastic visual effects and costuming work, which is in the film, which is a star on chest, and you can also customize your own colours with that little wrist thing, which is kind of neat if you come to think about it. And of course, I almost forgot, there's Goose the cat. I'm a cat person. I just really adored his or her presence in the film, either like terrifying Ben Mendelsohn or something spoilery related, which I would just say you need to watch it. Yeah. And of course, Samuel L. Jackson being distracted by Goose, who, of all things, Goose is in the secret laboratory. Why did the CIA keep cats in the underground files laboratory? I don't know. If I take one slight issue is that I think the post-credit scene has a bit of a plot hole. Okay, I'll just explain it. How did she get in? That's all I'm going to say. How did she get in? Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say about the post-credit scene. But all mid-credit scene. Although I love the visuals, I love the acting, the soundtrack is pretty neat. And mainly consists of mid-90s music. But I wish it could be more grudge because she wore a 9 Inch Nail t-shirt. And of course, the visuals and the action scene at the end are pretty beautiful to look at and somewhat reminiscent to pretty much kind of like Dragon Ball Z and Akira, where she has pretty much powers within her, and it's up to her if she wants to control it. Although this is Elijah Wells, it's an 8 out of 10, and this is Elijah Wells, and bye.